Political attitudes are foundation stones of different aspects of politics. On one hand, political attitudes have become increasingly resistant to change. On the other hand, when political attitudes do change, they tend to move toward extremes, exacerbating polarization and deepening social-political divides. My thesis examines when and how political attitudes may either move or persist from the political psychological perspective. In particular, while conventional wisdom sees attitudes as guiding behavior, I focus on how attitudes can be influenced by behavior, reversing the causal arrow. My empirical investigations are contextualized in Chinese public attitudes toward Japan. With an innovative survey experiment, I find that when reminded of past counter-attitudinal behavior, individuals' attitudes become more moderated. But for those whose initial attitudes are close to neutral, while a relatively high level of incongruency nudges them toward further moderation, a relatively low level of incongruency backfires, pushing them toward the extremes. In addition to deepening our understanding of political attitudes and polarization, my research has important implications for China-Japan relations, particularly with regard to the conditions under which we might move the relations beyond hot economics and cold politics. I'm deeply grateful to my supervisor, Professor Kai Kwak, for his wonderful support, guidance, and mentorship throughout my research journey. I would also like to thank my friends and colleagues at the PPA department, as well as my family, for their help and support.
Congratulations for winning the Ka Shing Prize. Your dissertation is theoretically compelling and creative, as well as methodologically rigorous and ambitious. It makes a real contribution to knowledge.
With thousands of years of development, human organizations are still problematic. We witness large financial institutions collapse, government fails, and families break. All are a matter of governance. Understanding and finding solutions for these tensions is really exciting to me. I studied what types of governance design make firms are more robust in coping with the negative impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, using data from more than 60 countries worldwide. I found it is important for firms to maintain good social responsibility performance and also incentivize managers with the proper level of stock holding. Working with long-term oriented investors such as founder families and strategic partners are also important. In another research, I find that laws that encourage firms to compete can enhance their social responsibility to differentiate themselves from their rivals. My research helps firms to understand how to better work with stakeholders surrounding them to make themselves robust and grow. It also helps policymakers to design policies to guide firms and create a robust economy. My work has been cited by the United Nations, The Economist, and many renowned media, and has received more than 1,700 citations in the past 3 years.
Dave is dedicated to and enthusiastic about research. He has strong programming skills before entering to the PhD program, which enables him to get research done efficiently. I believe that the self-motive mindset will advance him more in his academic career.
I was very lucky to have Professor Chen Ling and Dr. Mingzhu Tai supervise me. Both of them generously supported me in mindset training and research resources. I would also like to thank my co-author, Professor Wen Sixie. All these generous helps grow me fast to a productive researcher.
During my master's at HKU, I discovered the challenges in Hong Kong's construction industry, such as labor shortages and high costs. To address these challenges, there is a growing interest in modular integrated construction, MIC method. However, ensuring the supply chain quality of MIC remains a significant challenge, since many countries or regions have shifted their MIC production to offshore off-site factories in mainland China to take advantage of their space, cheap labor, and materials. This has motivated me to use digital technologies to facilitate cross-border MIC supply chain management. My research aimed to develop a remote supply chain quality assurance system. It includes in-house made Internet of Things, mobile apps, and a blockchain-based backend. This research revolutionized the production and use of MIC by digitally assuring the quality of MIC in the manufacturing, transport, and installation processes.
Congratulations on Dr. Michael Wu for winning this prestigious Li Ka-shing Award. Dr. Wu has been very successful in conducting blockchain for construction management research. He has published more than 20 papers, passing the Viva with outstanding score and winning numerous international and local awards. He is well deserved.
I would like to thank my supervisors, Professor Wilson Liu, Professor Xue Fan, and Professor Anthony Ye, who were supportive mentors. I'm also grateful to my colleagues at iLab and the HKU East Office for their support. Finally, I would like to thank my family members who have always been there for me.
Plastic pollution is a pressing issue, with plastic waste accumulating in natural environments and harming ecosystems. In my MPhil project, I studied how different plastic polymers, including bioplastics, react and degrade under different weathering forces when they are left in natural environments over time. By looking into their chemical and physical changes, my research evaluates their potential to fragment into harmful microplastics. My findings highlight that 3 types of plastic polymers, including EPS, PE, and PP, are more vulnerable to fragmentation. My project also finds that not all bioplastics can fully degrade in natural environments within a desirable timeframe, highlighting the need for stronger regulations on the product claims of bioplastics to avoid greenwashing. So we should use less of these plastics, while they should also be prioritized during beach cleanup to avoid their further breakdown in the environment.
Coco is evaluating environmentally friendly options that could potentially replace traditional plastic. A research focus on bioplastic and their behavior under natural conditions. By shedding light on the limitation of bioplastic degradation in natural conditions, Coco is paving the way for more sustainable practice and informed decision in plastic use. Thank you, Coco, for your hard work and dedication. It was a pleasure to work with you, and I'm excited to see where your research journey takes you.
I'm very grateful to Dr. Christelle Knott, my supervisor, for her guidance and support, and also to my family for adopting a plastic-free lifestyle, showing how my research inspires real changes in life.
I've always been interested in how the human immune system responds to infections. Respiratory viruses are particularly interesting to me because we both have immunity but also can become regularly reinfected. My thesis work used immunology techniques to study the immune responses to COVID-19 infection and vaccination, and how those responses were different with age. We found that children and adolescents generated lower magnitude antibody and T-cell responses to adults upon their first infection, but that vaccines generated superior responses. My work helped to inform vaccine policies for children around the world. When booster doses were made available, we assessed the T-cells and antibody quality from different combinations of vaccines in Hong Kong to support the use of booster doses with good T-cell levels from all combinations.
Congratulations, Dr. Cohen. Being awarded the Li Ka-shing Prize is a testament to your amazing body of work on COVID immunity. It has been a privilege and pleasure to be your PhD supervisor. The future is bright. I can't wait to see where your science journey takes you next, and this prize recognises the incredibly high standard of your work. Congratulations.
I'm so grateful for the endless support and mentorship from my supervisor, Sophie Valkenburg, and fantastic co-supervision of Professors Roberto Brazone and Ben Cowling. I also couldn't have carried out this work without the collaboration of many amazing senior researchers and their teams. I also thank my parents, partner, brother, dogs, and friends for their emotional support.
Wastewater is not only the flow of the waste, but also the flow of the resources, energy, and importantly, the information for community disease surveillance. My research mainly focuses on wastewater-based epidemiology, which is based on pooled wastewater over population to monitor the emergence of new disease. During the COVID-19 pandemic, I developed highly sensitive and accurate methods to detect and quantify SARS-CoV-2 virus and its variants in wastewater. A memorable moment during my PhD studies was when the variant detection method I developed identified the Delta variant in community sewage 3 days before the clinical case was confirmed to be a Delta variant carrier. This breakthrough not only validated the effectiveness of our approach, but also played a key role in preventing the outbreak of the Delta variant in Hong Kong.
I'm extremely proud of Xiaoqing's remarkable achievements. Her groundbreaking work highlights her significant contribution to public health. Xiaoqing is truly deserving winner of the Ka Shing Prize.
I would like to express my deepest gratitude to my supervisor, Professor Tong Zhang, to the sewage surveillance team, and all my lab mates. Lastly, I am profoundly thankful to my parents and my husband for their unwavering love and support.